What's going on, everybody? Just doing a quick video. I'm actually going to delete my active air blinds to get better intake air temps. Obviously these blinds behind the grill, they shut off when you're at certain speeds and certain conditions to better improve airflow for fuel efficiency. But by doing this, we're going to get better airflow for performance. I had to do a drop-in filter. I got a different tube coming. Put a carbon fiber one on. I'll do an update with that afterwards. But this simple upgrade, I do have to take 4 for now. I also ordered Diablo to see which one I like better. I got to remove the grill. So I had to take this stuff off preliminary. The big plastic piece is just a bunch of push pins. This blackout trim piece. That's 2 push pins and then a handful of 8mm screws that go in from here. And then, now I'm at the point where the grill should pop off. So, I'm going to pause it real quick and then pop it off, and then I'll show you guys how it pops off. Okay, so you gotta pop this out. So there's one tab here, a tab there, tab there. You gotta be careful to pop loose. It's a small gap, but you basically gotta push this tab down with like a small screwdriver, but be careful not to scratch this piece. And then there's actually 1, 2, 3, 10 little screws on both sides. So once you get those off, and the top pieces, this one kind of latches over this little hump, and then carefully should come right off. I just need both hands. Okay, so now we have access to the air flaps. So from what I was reading, you leave the top one, the middle, and the bottom, and that'll keep the check engine light from coming on, but we'll keep these from closing because, as you can see right there, that's where the fresh air inlet comes in. So when these are closed off and the ones down here are closed off, there's no room for air. Basically, the air intake sucking the hot air that's built up between the radiator. So I'm going to continue on. I'll kind of show you as I go. Okay, so here I got the grill off, got the radiator blinds out. This is your actuator for the radiator blind. So here on the ground, I have it sitting. It's the back side, so I'm going to leave the top one hooked up. And if you look, you kind of push in here. And it comes up like this. And then if you just gently, see if I can do this with one arm. Screwdriver. So you get in here. It's just this little tab. Pull up on that. You can push this right out. So it kind of goes in and then pops up. This is a drive one. This is your main one. Feet out. Just like that. Go down the line. So I'm going to take these 2 out. I'm going to leave this bottom one and the top one and the middle one. So that's going to give the airflow to the radiators, keep them cool while driving at highway speed, so it's not close off for fuel economy. And that should help lower the temps. So I'll do a little install too. I'm just going to pause it while I take the rest out. Okay, So here we are. Got them all removed, except for those 3 on each side. And how they come out, they're not broke, so you can put them right back in if it does cause any issues or for warranty purposes. So now, just gotta take this, put it right here, upside down, just like this. Let's plug some on here. Push from there, the wire here, here, here. That's going to go like this, and there's 4 10 mils that hold this to the support. Put that together and kind of go from there. Alright, so here's the grill back in. Now you can see how much more open that's going to be for airflow while driving down the highway. So when it closes, it won't affect the airflow to the air intake, which should help with this intake temps. I'm going to do a drive home with the JB4 to monitor the intake air temps, see how much of a difference it makes. But yeah, so that's it. I just got to put that piece back on and kind of go from there. My best 0-60 time so far in this truck with the standard output with the JB4 has been a 4.6 something and a 13.2 quarter. I do have a Diablo Cat 6 coming. I'm going to compare the two and kind of figure out which one I like better and kind of go from there and kind of see what else we end up doing with this truck. But overall, this thing's comfortable, it's quick, kind of does a little bit of everything I need it to do. I do have some all-terrains on it right now. Winter's coming up. Come spring, I'm probably gonna swap back some street tires and go for a little more street truck look. But these tires would be better in the winter than the highway all seasons that came on the truck. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some testing and go from there. Thanks for watching.